Hello, kids, and welcome back to our second day of Central Church of God VVBS 2020. I hope y'all had a great time yesterday, especially with the Bible story of how God gave Peter and John boldness to tell people about Jesus. Well, I'm excited about today and the story that we have. And the Bible point is,
Jesus' power gives us hope.
Trust Jesus. Well, I'm ready to get going.
Me too.
I hope all of you are ready to sing to the Lord.
So let's sing together. All aboard.
All aboard. Let's
Stand
go.
up and sing. Woo! All right, guys, get up and praise with us.
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. 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 Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Okay, now let's bring it down.
Okay, let's go down.
This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Good job, guys. Come on.
This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train. This train.
Awesome, guys. Y'all did so good. Woo! Yeah, choo-choo, choo-choo. All right, now we're going to sing another song. Remember the theme song that we sang yesterday? All right, well, we're going to sing that again. Everybody get up and join us.
Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid. This my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave. The same spirit I cannot contain. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid. This my home, come what may. Where I go with you.
Come on, kids, jump up.
Breath upon these bones, your fire in my soul, your kingdom is my home, and I don't walk alone.
Let's sing this next part really loud.
Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid. This my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you.
guys. Remember that Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Awesome, guys. I hope y'all are all wearing y'all's crazy socks because today is Crazy Sock Day. Woo! All right. So now we're going to wear our crazy socks and go to the rest of the stations. Let's go grab a bite to eat real quick. Choo-choo.
Welcome back to Choo Choo Snacks with Visita. Toot-toot. Today's Crazy Socks Day, so I brought these bad boys. Let's say day 2 together. Jesus' power gives us hope. Good job, guys. So today's snack, we're gonna be making a full fruit train. For that, we're gonna need cucumbers, limes, watermelon, mango, jicama, and strawberries. Let's go see how we do it. Okay, for this one, we're gonna need to wash our hands very good again so that we can stay healthy just like the last video. But this time, we're also gonna need a lot of your parents' help because we're gonna be doing a lot of cutting and a lot of scooping. So after we have all our materials cut and ready, we have to cut the little engine for a cucumber. So it has to make a little cylinder form. After that, we need to use our toothpick and stick it to the top of our main cucumber. After we've done that, we can get on to our scooping part. So we have to cut a little rectangle into the top of our train and then use a little spoon, whatever works, and then scoop out all the contents. I did mine kind of deep because I have a lot of fruits that I wanted to fit in there, but you could put whatever you want. After that, we can put our wheels. So we're gonna need 4 toothpicks so that we can put our 4 wheels. You're also gonna need a lot of help with this one because we're cutting thin slices out of our limes. After we have our slices, we can stick them to the sides until they hold their shape. After that, we get to put in our fruits finally. We're gonna need to put in our jicama, strawberries, watermelon, and everything else you want to put there, like mango and stuff. And there you go, a fruit train. You're all ready to bring it into our adventure Bible stories. Yeah!
Hello! Welcome to day 2 of VVBS. Today I'm reporting from CCOG VVBS News. Today we are going to learn another Bible point. But first, let's see if you remember yesterday's Bible point. That's right! It is that Jesus' power makes us bold. Trust Jesus! That is when we remember learning about Peter and John, how God gave them boldness to talk about Jesus no matter what. Today, we will learn Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus! Yes? Oh, there was a shipwreck? Okay, reporting. Last minute, news flash. There was a shipwreck almost 2,000 years ago in the island of Malta. Okay, we're gonna go right there back in time to find out what happened. Everybody survived? That's unheard of. We all have to go over there. Okay, we're going to use our imagination and we're gonna go back in time almost 2,000 years ago in Bible times, and we're gonna investigate what happened. Ready? We're gonna spin 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Spin with me. We're here. We're back in Bible times and we're in the island of Malta. This is where the shipwreck happened. Let's see if we can find any survivors or anybody can tell us a story. Okay. Let's ask him. Excuse me, sir. Can you please come here? I have a few questions to ask you.
Hurry. What? I'm in a rush. What do you want?
What is that in your mouth, sir?
Oh. Seaweed. Seaweed's good for you. It's very healthy. Very good.
Seaweed?
Little fishy taste, but it's good.
Are you
Who are
carrying?
you? What do you want? I gotta get to my family. I haven't seen my beautiful wife, Iliadkina, in years.
Oh my
Don't laugh at my wife's name. Why are you laughing?
Oh my goodness, that must be so sad.
Yes.
But can we have just like 2 minutes of your time? We just have a few questions, please.
2 minutes?
I have some children, well, 3.
Well, you're lucky. I don't have a watch, so yes.
Oh, I'm so
okay.
glad. There's some children that come all the way from the year 2020.
What?
I'm from back in the future. And, right kids, we're from 2020.
Wow.
And we just came here because we heard that there was a shipwreck and that everybody survived. Have you heard about that?
Yes, yes. I was on that ship. I was one of the sailors. This is part of that ship. I have to keep it to remind me every day about what happened on that ship, that trip.
So tell us, how did the shipwreck happen? Where were you? Who were you with? What happened?
Well, I got to start from the beginning because
Okay.
you're not going to believe this.
Okay.
So we were loading our ship with supplies. The ship was headed to Rome. However, we were taking some prisoners to Rome, and one of them was named Paul.
Okay.
I never met him before.
We've seen him in the Bible, remember, Paul?
He said he was one of those followers of the way. He was a Christian. What I didn't understand was he was a prisoner in chains, but they was a prisoner because he told people about Jesus. That's all. He hadn't stolen anything. He hadn't killed anybody. He really hadn't done anything wrong, but told people about Jesus. He said that Jesus would give you the power to have hope.
Trust Jesus!
And he was different from all the others.
That reminds me, children, have you ever gotten in trouble for being a Christian before, like Paul did?
Now this Paul, he wasn't a sailor. And as we were loading up the boat, he told us not to go, that it was going to be dangerous. Evidently, Paul was going to be on trial in Rome. So we were heading that way. It looked good. It was really past the season to ship. But we were all seasoned sailors. So we knew what we were doing. So we headed out. So at first, we set sail and everything was nice, calm. But shortly after that, the winds picked up. They were throwing harder than usual. Remember, we were all sailors, so we were used to strong storms. But this was one of the strongest we'd ever seen.
Wow, that
The
must
wind
have
kept blowing and it started moving our boats left and right and forward and back. And some of us were getting sick because there was so much rocking over and over. But that wasn't all. It got dark. It got very dark. We couldn't see around. And then, the rains came down. And they came down hard like you wouldn't believe. It's like somebody got a bucket and poured water all over me. That's how bad it was. It feels so real right now. I can't believe it. And it just poured and poured. But after a while, we started losing hope. We unloaded the food supplies and everything we were carrying. We even put ropes around the boat thinking that would keep it together. But everything we tried didn't work.
Children, have you ever felt that you don't have hope? That something so scary or something that happened in your life or at home or at school got you so worried or so scared that you think there is just no hope? Have you ever felt like that? When is a time when you have felt like that? So, what was Paul, the follower of Christ, doing during the storm? What was he doing?
That was so odd. All of us were screaming and crying out and running around like chickens without heads. But Paul, there was a calmness in him. And he came up from the bottom and he told us, don't worry. An angel appeared before me and said if we all stayed on the boat, that every one of us would survive.
So Paul had faith that they would not perish in the shipwreck, correct?
Correct. Paul had faith.
Paul.
But we, the sailors, the guards, didn't. We were ready to kill all the prisoners.
Why were you going to kill the prisoners at that time?
You see, under Roman law, as a guard, if one of the prisoners escaped, then we took his place. So we were worried. And just at the moment we wanted to start killing the prisoners, the captain of the guard stopped us. He said, stop! He liked Paul. And so he said, let's wait. So then Paul said, we must all eat. We hadn't eaten in days. So we must all eat to get our energy ready for what was to come.
Well, that reminds me, if you have something to eat right there, let's imagine we're right there in the shipwreck that we haven't eaten for 3 days, and let's eat something.
This just appeared from the air.
Grab a snack. Paul told them to eat. He told them, do not be afraid.
Yes. Yes, that's what he told us. So we trusted. And then he said, look, when the boat crashes into this island, he knew there would be an island there. We didn't know, we couldn't see, but he knew, the angel had told him. So as we got closer to the island, he said, those of you that can swim, go ahead. And the rest of you, just like me, that didn't know how to swim, when the boat crashed into the pieces, climb up on one of the boards and float to the island.
Wow.
And that's what we did. It happened exactly as Paul said.
That's amazing.
We made it to the island. All 275 of us, guards and prisoners, 275 of us made it to the island safely.
And nobody died, even the ones who didn't know how to swim.
Right. And now, because of Paul, we know that Jesus' power gives you hope. Trust Jesus! Well, I gotta rush now. I gotta go see my beautiful, incredibly beautiful wife. I gotta get going. Bye, bye.
Thank you, sir. Wow, that was amazing. Isn't that incredible? Well, children, don't forget, just like Paul, Jesus gave him the power to have hope at that time. Trust Jesus! He can give you that same power too. Don't forget. I'll see you next time from CCOG VVBS News.
Wow, guys, that was such an awesome Bible story that we just heard. It was great to see how Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. All right, we're going to sing 2 more songs, and then we're going to get to the second part of VVBS. Are y'all ready? Woo! All right, guys, this song is a little bit of worship to Jesus. So get ready to give him thanks with your words and with your actions. Let's go.
Today we live, today we breathe, today we know that we are strong when we are weak. Today we trust, we overcome, take every chain that kept us slaves and throw them off. We're not waiting for permission, we defy our inhibition, like our middle name is fearless, son of red. If we're gonna fly, we fly like eagles, arms out wide. If we're gonna fear, we fear no evil. We will rise, iron power.
talk to God and give him thanks for his awesomeness. So now we're going to sing another song. Are y'all ready? Yeah. Woo, let's go.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold, and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, oh, oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, oh, oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole, and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, oh, oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, oh, oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole, and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you.
Woo! Good job, guys. All right. Now we're going to transition to the next part of VVBS. And remember, Jesus' power gives us hope.